You know what's hard? Sales. You know what's even harder? Well, losing your business because you don't understand how hard sales really is. Running a business means wearing a lot of hats, and sales is one of the toughest. But what makes it worse is trying to figure it out alone. Hello everyone, my name is Lucas and welcome to AnyBiz.io's YouTube channel. If this hits a little too close to home, good. That's exactly why we're here, and I'm about to make this worth your time and your like. When you start a business, nobody hands you a manual on how to sell. You build something valuable, but believing in your product and building a predictable sales system are two completely different skills. Most founders try to learn sales in real time, watching videos, testing scripts, copying frameworks, tracking emails at midnight. And sometimes it works for a while, but then something frustrating starts to happen. You find yourself working longer hours, sending more messages, pushing harder than ever before. And yet revenue, it doesn't grow at the same pace as your effort. It feels like you're moving, but not progressing. Like you're busy, but not building something predictable. And that's the moment most small businesses owners hit a wall. So what do you do when effort isn't a problem anymore? Well, most small businesses immediately think of AI as the next step to growing sales. But is it actually the right next step? You hear about AI, SDRs, automation, outreach running in the background, while you focus on what you really enjoy building. It sounds like leverage, and it can be. But what usually happens is that AI gets used before strategy is clarified, before you even understand what it is. The targeting isn't sharp. The messaging isn't refined. The positioning isn't fully thought out yet. Automation doesn't fix confusion. When they're in a hurry, it multiplies it. That's why so many founders try automation and quietly give up. Not because AI doesn't work, but because nobody helped them drive it properly. And if that feels familiar to you, let me say this clearly. Growth begins the moment you stop trying to solve strategic problems alone. The issue was never effort. It was isolation. And that's why you should like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notifications by ringing that bell. Not because you need hype, but because building and growing alone is optional. And we break this mindset down every single week. Which brings us to the real question. Now, if the problem isn't effort, and it isn't AI, then what's actually missing? Here, I'll give you the answer that's worth a million likes. What's actually missing for most small businesses to grow sales is something simple. It's not more tools. It's not more features. It's not another dashboard. What's missing is judgment. AI can execute. It can send messages at scale. It can follow up consistently. It can even make phone calls on your behalf and book meetings for you. But it cannot look at your positioning and say, this angle is weak. It cannot look at your targeting and say, you're aiming too wide. It cannot tell you why your message isn't landing. That layer requires context, experience, strategic thinking. And that's why most automation platforms aren't built for founders who just want results without becoming software operators. Because software executes, but growth requires direction. With AnyBiz, automation isn't operated alone. You are paired with a customer success manager who works with you strategically, not to answer support tickets, but to help you refine your targeting before you waste months, to sharpen your messaging and becomes background noise, to analyze performance before you assume the market just isn't responding. Now, while the AI runs the execution layer, your CSM works with you to design and refine the strategy driving it. Automation removes workload. Guidance removes uncertainty. And when those two things work together, sales stops feeling like a gamble and finally starts behaving like infrastructure. AI can increase activity, but activity without direction is just noise. The missing ingredient in AI SDR success isn't more automation, it's personalized guidance. Now, if you want a sales system that runs with a structure instead of guesswork, you'll find a link to AnyBiz in the description below. And if you made it this far, you already understand something most founders miss. Sales isn't about doing more, it's about doing it right. So if you're done building in isolation, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Let's just stop pretending you have to figure this out alone. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching so far. Bye-bye.